Hi, Tom.
Hey.
I'm Stormlight02 from
Oh, hey. Nice to see you. Finally, I can put a face to the name. Awesome.
Hey. We have a question about your music.
Cool.
Is there one topic in your music that you have not yet covered that you would like to do so in the future?
Yeah, actually, there's loads of half songs that I never really end up finishing. I've written one about the studios and about the people at the studios, but again, I don't think that would be wise to publish that one. One topic. I don't know. I like to sing whatever comes to mind, really, but I suppose getting into some of the more deep and meaningful topics, I like to think my stuff's fairly light-hearted and nothing's very deep, no Sinead O'Connor or nothing. It's not going to move you or anything like that. So I don't know. Maybe in years to come, I could take it to a little bit of a deeper level, I guess. I don't know about specific topics yet. I don't know, but I appreciate the question.
Hi.
Hey.
I saw a picture of you recently covered in blood, and I'm a big horror movie fan. So
Cool.
Tell me about your slasher film that I know you made.
Yeah. I got in a lot of trouble for putting that picture up on Twitter, man. Because one of the English tabloids picked it up and put it in the press to say it was from the new Harry Potter, which obviously,
No.
So the producers were screwing at me saying, you can't, this isn't, and I was like, it's nothing to do with Harry Potter, but yeah. Anyway, that particular picture was from a film that we just did called 13 Hours. I like to do it for the experience, it's really interesting working on a film that's $300 million a film, and then we're going to a film that's, $200,000. It's such a different world, We have the luxury of time on Harry Potter where we can really, in the seventh book we're taking 15 months to shoot that, which is amazing. Whereas these other films they're full-on horror flicks with CGI, computer-generated effects and all that stuff, and yet they plan to only shoot it in 3 weeks for the sort of amount of money it costs to feed the Harry Potter set for one day. So it's amazing. Yeah, it's a really different. No rehearsals. No, they just jump in and see what happens. The rough consensus of it is pretty much 6 of us in a house getting murdered by a very strange creature. But it's a lot of fun, man. Like I do these things just as much for experience as I do to think that they're credible. I haven't seen any of it yet, so whether or not it ever reaches the light of day, I'm not sure. But it was a great project to do, and yeah, I had a lot of fun being torn apart. I don't want to ruin too much, but yeah, I died pretty quickly in that one. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey.
You're really cool.
Hi, see. How tall are you, buddy? I see you.
How do you feel playing a bad guy?
It's great fun. I don't want to influence you too badly, but being a fake bully is great, man. I loved it. No, I'm actually a spokesperson for quite a few anti-bullying things, so I shouldn't condone it too much. But in film world, it's great fun, man. It's so nice to be able to play a character that's so contrasting from my day-to-day life. A lot of journalists say, are you very like your character? Obviously not. The guy's a little mini Hitler. Who could ever be as bad as him, really?
Coloring and everything. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. But I have a great time playing it. I know it's kind of cool that we're such good friends on set, and yet they roll cameras, and I just turn into everyone's enemy, man. So yeah, I have huge enjoyment playing the role.
You're cool, and thank you.
Thank you, buddy, man. Round of applause for the young gentleman. Come on. Woo!
You can take a lot of courage, isn't it?
Yeah, most kids his age won't even. That's the other thing. We have kids all day coming around set, and they're all, hey, do we want to meet Daniel, Rupert, and Emma? And they're all, yay! And then they say, oh, we want to meet Draco. And I come out and they just, and I'm like, hi, come on, shake my hand. I'm a nice guy in real life, I promise. And they're just like, no. And they just sort of stand behind their parents' legs and refuse to. But I take it as a compliment. If I manage to scare a bunch of kids, I must be doing something right. Awkward silence.
Hi, sorry.
Hey. Sorry, I have to fill it. I can't help it. There's nothing funnier than being in an elevator and there's just silence, man. It cracks me up, man. Sorry, I interrupted you. What were you saying?
I was wondering, in the 6th movie when
ever seen it, I hope. In the sixth movie, when Bellatrix is like destroying the Great Hall and everything, and the look on your face was just, it made me cry every time I watch it. And I was just wondering, like, what do you think is really going through Draco's mind, and what was going through your mind when you were filming that?
It's one of the beautiful things about...
Can you hold on just a second?
I
She's
can.
here in Paris, and she can come up to the front and be able to see your response.
Sure, no worries.
Okay.
It's one of the great things about having David Yates on set, because he was the one telling me, exactly, because we shot that scene quite early on. Well, one of the great things was seeing Helena do her smashing up of Hogwarts. She actually did it to Amy Winehouse, I think she had playing. She filled the Great Hall with Amy Winehouse, ran down the table, started kicking, she was loving it. It was great fun. And then on a separate shot, it looks like we're all in the room at the same time, but we're actually not. On a separate shot later on with the wind machine and stuff, yeah, David was just feeling the idea, this is home. And he's never going to be allowed back home. This is the place that's... Draco doesn't even realize it, I think, but this is it, really. This is goodbye to the place that's, second home. School is most people's second home, and I think it hits him then and there that I'm never going to be allowed back here, and I'm not welcome anymore back at these gates. And he doesn't want to be there. He wants to be on the other side, I think, deep down. It all comes to that moment in the astronomy tower. I think he realizes that, hold on a sec, I'm not up for this at all, really. And of course, he hasn't been given the choice. The Muggle version of it is being given a loaded gun and saying, shoot someone or we're going to shoot you in the head. And it's a real terrifying thing for a 16-year-old schoolboy. So I think most of it is down to the circumstances that he's in. It's a pretty terrifying scenario to be in for a young kid, I think. I'm glad we were just pretending.
Well, welcome to DragonCon.
Hey, thank you for having me.
My question is what is the most outrageous rumor you've heard about yourself?
That Daniel and I are going out, yeah, that's about it. I don't know, outrageous rumors. I don't know, to be truth, I don't keep my ears to the ground that much. So the last premiere I went to, all they were asking me was whether I was going to be in Twilight, and I had no idea of anything of that, and I said, I don't know, am I? You tell me. So that's a pretty, just to confirm, I'm not. Cool. But that was a pretty outrageous rumor, I guess. Yeah. I'm not following Rob's step too much as I'd like to, but yeah, no, I'm not featuring just yet. Thank you.
Welcome to DragonCon again, and I was just wondering, what's your favorite Wizard Rock band, if you listen to it at all?
I suppose the obvious answer is it Draco and the Malfoys? Is that a band? But I confess, I haven't really listened to much of it. I didn't realize that it was quite taken so seriously. I think it's amazing that a whole genre of music has been inspired by a few books, 7 books.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, but it's incredible how many people have actually been inspired by the novels to create their own music. It's fantastic. Yeah, like I say, I confess I haven't really looked into it too much, but I hear these people are creating very good music and they have a lot of fans. So I'm hoping one day that I'll get a chance to go and see the guys live. Are they here tonight? Any of them? Any Wizard Rock bands? Okay, thought I'd ask.
There are a lot of filkers here, though, so...